What's up, Virtual E-Commerce Summit? I'm Jordan Menard, founder of Traffic Pilot, and today we're going to talk about how to make angles that make money. The name of today's presentation is Right Angle, how to forge an angle creation process that produces wildly profitable ads with predictability and reliability for any account or vertical. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jordan Menard. I'm the CEO of Longform Creative, a digital marketing agency that services the highest names in info marketing. I'm also the founder of Traffic Pilot, an e-learning community that teaches people how to become agency owners, entrepreneurs, and masterful digital marketers. Point being is that I love online ads. I'm a nerd, I geek out on them, I love data, and this is something I do every day. With that said, let's jump right into it with a question. What's the difference between an angle and a campaign? An angle is a larger approach to the messaging your product conveys. Campaigns are renditions of the angle. In a sentence, a good marketer creates strong angles and A/B tests campaigns. A newbie picks 20 images and hope one or two stick. Good angles make good content. Good content creates a good user experience. So, how does Facebook judge content? The Facebook content ranking system is a combination of inventory, signals, predictions, and score. Inventory is the total amount of ad space that ads can be loaded or showed on any platform, Facebook or Instagram. Signals are things that are letting Facebook know who is running the ad and what the ad's about. Score is the overall number that is applied to advertisers to rank them according to inventory, signals, and predictions. A more detailed look is on your screen. You can see everything here that Facebook takes into account. It's pretty common sense. It's what you would expect. It applies a score and compares them to other pieces of content. It then ranks those pieces of content and decides what to show, whether that's ads or organic. To summarize, the best way to write angles that perform really well on social platforms is to create content people care about. If you care about the user experience, the platform is always going to be biased towards you because you're doing what the platform wants you to do. Simply put, they want users to have a really great experience no matter what happens. Users are okay with ads as long as they're useful ads, good ads that actually do something. The key here is to develop a very strong process for creating angles that is built on the fundamentals. Don't worry about the results. The results will take care of themselves if you focus on the process. With that, let's look at the framework. Today, we're going to establish a 5-step framework for creating an angle for any vertical that is wildly profitable with predictability and reliability. The 5-step process is as follows. It starts by seeing the problem. You see the problem shared by everyone in your market and you resonate with it. Once you recognize the problem, you want to build a bridge. You want to solve the problem. Once that's done, you want to stop the scroll, and this is key. Obviously, no one's going to hear about your solution or care if you don't stop their scrolling. Once you have their attention, you want to make it worth their while and inform them. Finally, once they're informed, you want to activate and get them with a call to action to go to your product page or your funnel. Let's look at step 1, seeing the problem. Rich Schefren, the guru to the gurus, said that a market's definition is pretty simple. It's really just a group of people who share the same problem. Now, if they had solved that problem, they wouldn't be in the market anymore. I love this definition because it's very simple yet very broad. It covers what a market is entirely. Therefore, the root of any angle, any advertisement is pretty simple. It's true. This product solves problem. Now, this is going to be the foundation for your angle creation process that can apply to literally anything. It's a framework for any offer, and it's very simple. It's true, product solves problem. Now let's look at step 2, build a bridge. Look at the 2 cans of soda on your screen. The one on the left is an off-brand. The one on the right is one of the most recognized brands in the world, Coca-Cola. The difference between a product and a bridge is how the consumption or purchase of the product makes that person feel. When you're drinking the off-brand cola, you know that you're just pouring carbonated sugar water into your system. However, when you're drinking Coke, something a little bit different happens. You imagine all of the things associated with the brand, professional sports, the cool polar bears on the North Pole who know how to snowboard. Everything that's positive with the brand is associated with purchasing its product. Thus, it's no longer I'm just gonna pour some sugary water with carbonation into my system. It's about something bigger, something social. Even though it's subtle, it's still important. In this scenario, the problem that people have is that they don't have pictures of their family members and loved ones on the walls of their house. Therefore, Snapfish is offering a free print offer and thus bridging or solving the problem. Let's look at this ad that I wrote for Sam Ovens a while ago. The bridge is pretty apparent. How to become financially independent in only 90 days. Let's look at this ad from Fashion Nova. The bridge is inside of the image. If you don't look like this, use Fashion Nova to look like this. The call to actions are natural extensions of that bridge and let you know that this transformation can happen quickly, which is key. Let's look at this ad that I wrote for Tim Sykes and Agora Financial. The bridge is the best stock strategy 99% of people don't know about. Signing up is the call to action that instantly solves that problem. Let's look at this ad from Misfit Media. They offer Facebook ads and other marketing services for restaurants. The text of the ad is very apparent and establishes the bridge immediately. Are you a restaurant owner with 2 or more locations? Generate new customers for your restaurant and ... Now it's very obvious what's happening here. People who have restaurants have a problem. They don't have customers. Building a bridge works for any angle, Fashion Nova or restaurants. That's the broad appeal that a good angle creation process can establish. Let's look at this ad that I wrote for Jordan Belfort. The problem here that we're recognizing is that people don't have the expert knowledge to make a ton of money. Therefore, the bridge is obvious. Learn things that 97% of people don't know. Let's look at this ad that I made for Scratch Golf Academy. Drop 5 strokes off your handicap in just 2 weeks. What I love about this one is that I don't even talk about the product. I don't tell you anything about the product whatsoever. It just says, drop 5 strokes off your handicap in just 2 weeks. It's very simple. I'm not even selling, I'm just providing value. And that's done by focusing on the bridge. The problem was people suck at golf. The bridge is you won't suck anymore. Let's look at this ad I made for Dan Locke, The Lost Art of High Ticket Closing. Now, this is another strategy to resonate with problems shared by a massive population. Talk about an ancient idea that has been forgotten by modern times and technology. That appeal is something simple and brilliant that works but has been forgotten. Let's look at this ad that I made for Tai Lopez. This bridge is very simple. Right now, you're not getting paid for what you already know. So, how can you get paid for what you already know how to do? This ad absolutely crushed, and it followed this exact angle creation process when I wrote it. Step 3 is stop the scroll. Remember, the root of all angles is, it's true, this product solves problem. Stopping the scroll means catching the attention of the user so they can look at the problem-solving mechanism you've created. Let's take a look at Chandler Welling. Welling Media produces some of the most phenomenal graphics and images for advertisers to use. This isn't a promo for them. I literally just use them because they do it right. And yeah, that's it. So this creative suite was made for Snow, and you can see all of their ads follow the same type of aesthetic. It's all blue, clean. They have very attractive people modeling the product, etc., etc. The strength of simplicity and cohesion cannot be ignored. Let's look at a video ad to see another Welling Media example of how to really stop the scroll with simple but strong concepts. I love the basic color schemes, the pinks, the whites, the really clean image, and the fun interaction that the product has. You can see they're not doing too much. The beauty and the strength of simplicity and cohesion, like I said, it just cannot be ignored. Let's look at another example with Adrian Morrison, one of the clients at Longform Creative. This ad is one of the most profitable ads that I've ever written in my life. It follows the exact angle creation framework that I'm teaching right now. It's true, product solves problem. It's true, my 2-step Shopify workshop plus strategy session worth over $500 is officially free until the end of the month. The results for this ad are absolutely phenomenal. I put them into a dynamic creative and one massive CBO with a huge budget, and it's been running for a long time. Over $204,000 have been spent just on this one campaign. You can see the results here are incredibly strong. 3,271 people watched the entire webinar and then booked a call, and the overall cost was $62.40. We use those calls to teach people about Ecom Success Academy, Adrian's award-winning Shopify official education course that teaches people how to do e-commerce right. Now, the course itself costs $2,495. So booking a call at $62 in massive scale is an incredible chance to sell a $2,495 product with no product costs. The ROAS potential here is incredible. Let's look at an ad I made for Tim Sykes. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Long form copy doesn't work as well as short form for e-com. While I'll say that can be true and that you don't necessarily need to write a long angle in order to solve a problem and inform, you can do that very quickly. I will say that the reason long form kind of gets a bad rap in e-com is not because it doesn't work, it's because you're writing things that are boring. Now for this angle, it's a little bit different. I didn't use it's true, but it still follows the general principle. There's no way anyone can make anything with penny stocks in 2020, right? Wrong. I bet if you ask most people, they'd agree with this misconception. Why would so many people ignore the most effective strategy to financial independence that exists anywhere in the world right now? The answer is education. On top of getting a bad rap through movies and media, penny stocks have been disregarded as frivolous, while the phrase blue chips has now become a household name. Invest in blue chips, they say. I mean, sure, if you're already rich and can afford to put 6+ figures in expensive stock that will appreciate over the next decade plus, invest in blue chips. But if you're like most folks, you need something that can get you a return and won't take forever. Penny stocks. But Tim, they'll say, isn't it all chances and luck of the draw, the stock equivalent of a slot machine? Answer, not always. They're stocks. Real companies, they're just new. Which means you could pick winners before other people do. And that's where the real profit lies. All you need is two things. 1, education, and 2, a proven strategy. That's where my blueprint comes in. Click or swipe to learn more for free. Hey, I'm Tim Sykes. The methods Forbes was referring to was my blueprint, which I've revamped for 2020. I'm living proof that my methods can work for anyone, even if they have no experience or prior education on the topic, because that's exactly who I was. However, my passion to achieve true financial independence led me to a multi-year journey to find a strategy that would work. And I've put it all into a new blueprint for anyone who is looking to start a journey of their own. Click or swipe to learn more for free. For less than a dinner for two, you can get a battle-tested, proven education that will give you a framework and proven strategy to trade like a penny veteran. Make a move, fortune favors the bold. See you on the other side. Tim. The key here is to explain processes. When you explain processes and inform people on how things happen, you build authority and credibility, and thus trust. Step 5 is activate. If we look back at that Tim Sykes headline, it now makes more sense, right? The best stock strategy 99% of people don't know about. That's the bridge. And sign up is the CTA. You want to associate your CTA with value, right? The call to action is the solution or the act of solving the problem. Let's look at implementation. I wanted to prove that this can work for any offer anywhere. So I made a post in AdLeaks. What's up, AdLeaks? Happy Friday. I'm speaking at the upcoming virtual e-commerce summit in Steal Our Winners, and I'm going to be teaching an angle creation framework that can be used for any offer. To make it a little different, I thought I would ask you guys, what offers do you want to see me make angles for in my presentation? Couple rules, but I put 3. 1, white hat only. 2, you have to be okay with me showing your product, landing pages, etc. 3, you have to be cool and not annoying. Let me know in the comments. Here's a pic of my doggo for CTR. That's Zero. He's the cutest dog in the world. You may hear him whining because he's not allowed to be involved in the filming process, and he's a spoiled little agency golden retriever. So anyway, Sam Venning replied. Sam said, you can do mine if you want, dude. I said, PM me the URL. That led to the creation of this ad for Sam's offer, Tough Ring. It's true. Tough Ring is an American-made solution for an American tradition, an honest day's work. Limited time, order 2 Tough Rings and you'll get the third for free. Ships within a couple days, quick and easy to anywhere in the USA. And the headline, rings for guys with real jobs. Back to the AdLeaks post, Garrett Scanlon also replied. He said, Jordan, you can use Dr. Squatch soap if you want. I do want. Here's the ad. It's true, Dr. Squatch soap stops the stink without the chemicals your skin should stay away from. Natural soap that leaves you nourished, healthy, and smelling amazing. Spend over $40 on any of our all-natural products and get free shipping. The headline, the best soap on planet Earth comes from the earth. Okay, let's wrap up this idea. The angle creation process is 5 steps. The root of all angles is it's true. This product solves problem. So solve your problem today with free 2-day shipping. The 5-step process starts by seeing the problem, building the bridge, stopping the scroll, informing, and activating. Let's look at some results with Nick Shackelford, who's one of the best marketers in the world. He posted on my wall, Jordan, every single ad I make with "it's true" as the first few words in a copy has launched out the gates 5x. Wild. Caden Otley smartly said, let's try this. And shout out Caden, really smart guy. Next, let's look at Colin McGuire, the CEO of Booming, one of the best agencies in the world for e-commerce. Here's a screenshot of our conversation. Colin says, you're telling Facebook to just spend if they can hit that metric. Meant big cap, sorry. Right, it was a typo, but the logic there is for sure. He then hits me up on May 7th. What's up, Scale Daddy? That dynamic creative CBO we built for Bison Jerky brand just all of a sudden took off out of nowhere yesterday. 5.5 attributed ROAS. To which I promptly replied, I got the mix, baby. And there you go, guys. The proof is right there. This process, plus some really good media buying tips, which I can also teach you, is what got me the name Scale Daddy. Who wouldn't want that nickname? If you want to learn more, Traffic Pilot is the perfect opportunity to do that. Traffic Pilot will help you take any offer, any business, and any digital marketing strategy to the moon. It will also teach you the best digital marketing strategies in the world, how to be a good copywriter, and how to be an overall more effective person. Traffic Pilot's mission is to create full-stack entrepreneurs, people who are capable of running massive businesses built on the tried and true techniques and skills that I use to run my own business. Go to trafficpilot.com to learn more. You can read some of our free content, watch our videos, and understand our entire approach that we take to digital marketing. I'm Jordan Menard. This has been the 5-step angle creation process. Thank you for coming, and I hope you have a great day.